Hey folks, welcome back. This is Prepping Data Challenges in SQL. This is week 11. We'll be doing a lot of mathematical functions in this challenge, as well as a couple of common table expressions and a bit of row number. Step 1, so we want to go and append the branch information to the customer information. And so what it means append is it wants me to take this information and just add all the branch information over here for all of the different branches. So what we're going to do this time is use a cross join. So what a cross join is it will join every row in one table to every row in the other table. So these become very expensive compute wise. So these can be quite draining if your query is taking a long time to run. It might be because of that cross join. In this case, we want to do this. We want to add every location here first. So we're going to do that. We're going to do the cross join in this case. Okay, so I've run my cross join. You can see here for this customer, I have then all 4 branches of the bank that they could be nearest to. Next step, I want to go and change that latitude, longitude into radians. And that's just one step before we do this calculation. So from the description, it tells you, so if you take your latitude or longitude and then divide it by 180 over pi, that converts it into radians, which I'm going to do for each of these latitude and longitudes. Okay, so I've got my latitudes and longitudes converted. I'm now going to go and put this in a common table expression before I go and do this next calculation. This calculation is going to be really long. There's going to be a lot of brackets involved, and I'm quite conscious that if I miss a bracket, it's going to be hell to try and debug. Okay, so I've gone and brought that formula on screen as a comment. I'm going to use that. I'm going to fill in the blanks with my latitude and longitude. So I just need to go and pick which one is going to be point 1 and point 2. So I'm going to say the address of the customer is going to be the first point, and the branch is going to be the next point. And then I'm just going to fill in the blanks here with this formula. Okay, so I'm getting an error here of unexpected dash, and I think it's because it's not expecting when it takes the value, because it's only expecting one value here. So I'm going to put this in a bracket. Okay, it's still having issues with this here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this into my common table expression and do that calculation there and see if that resolves the issue. That seems to be coming out as expected, which is good. Lastly, I just need to go and round this distance to 2 decimal places, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so I need to go and find the closest branch. So I've worked out these distances. I now need to go and find the closest branch for each customer. So I'm going to use row number here to work out which is the closest branch, and then give them a number depending on how close they are. Okay, that's working, so I can see those distances for those row numbers. I'm going to call this closest. For each branch, assign a customer priority rating based on the closeness of the customer. So we're going to do another row number, but this time partitioning it by branch and ordering it by the distance for each customer. Okay, so I've got that row number coming. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, I need to now go and just tidy this up. So I need to go and filter for the closest branch. I'm going to put this into a common table expression and then return just the closest branch for each customer. That looks good to me. As always, this solution will be on my GitHub account. Check that link in the description. Other than that, check back for week 12. Bye.